Well, hello there, dreamers. Welcome to Disney Dreamlight Valley Reddit review. Let's see what's been going on this week. Hey, we did it! Wow, this post was posted 1 day ago, and it got 2,000 upvotes. That's a lot of upvotes. A lot of you hate Mother Gothel. We all know how you feel about her. We don't need to bring it up every star path. This will probably get a lot of downvotes, but literally every star path we get at least one duty to interact with her, and multiple people bring up how much they hate her. We get it. We've been over this. Let's move on, perhaps. That's it. That's the post. That's the most upvoted post this week with 2,000 upvotes in 1 day. I kind of agree. For one, I really don't understand why out of all the characters that we can have an interaction with, why Mother Gothel every single star path. I've noticed it too. Though, honestly, at this point, I feel like everybody is on the same page. Like, we don't need to keep bringing it up. You just basically do it as quickly as possible and then banish her back to her tree. So that's how you do it. Yeah, that's a good point. We can actually banish characters. So basically, you can just banish her, then unbanish her as soon as you're done with her task. So how do you banish a character? Pretty easy. Just go to the map and then click on this icon in the left top corner, and you can literally uncheck any characters you don't want to be in your valley. Now, this only works for characters that you don't have active quests with, and characters will still visit restaurants in Scrooge store, but you will never see them roaming around the valley unless you have an active quest with them. So you can, after you finish all the quests with Mother Gothel, just uncheck her, and the only places you will run into her are Scrooge store and restaurant every once in a while. When one of my Dreamlight duties is to play Scramble Coin, I'm very uninterested in that option. We talked about it before. Scramble Coin is one of those things that a lot of people love and a lot of people hate. I personally love it. And usually when I have a Dreamlight duty to do Scramble Coin, I would actually do it because I genuinely enjoy it, and I can get some Dreamlight, and I can also probably advance in Star Path while completing my Dreamlight duty. So it's like I can kill 3 birds with 1 stone. So why not? But also, if you don't like Scramble Coin, you can just skip those duties. You can just focus on the remaining 5. Unless you get 2 or 3 duties. Wait, can you even get 3 duties at the same time to play Scramble Coin? That would be hard to avoid. Alternate dream style for Mr. Lightyear. I have seen this offered before, and I did not watch this one Toy Story movie. I do not remember this from the movie. I have a question. Why is he missing an arm? And also, he's so dirty and banged up. Man, I should really watch all of the Toy Stories movies. I heard there's a new one coming out too, I think. How many is there? Like 5 or 6 now? Okay, so the 5th one is coming out in 2026. Well, I bet they're gonna make a couple more. Bean Weenie, my storage rooms. Okay. So now that we can make rooms 12 by 12, which is 2 blocks bigger than they used to be, that means that we can actually create even bigger storage systems, fit even more storage inside, so that is good news. That room looks huge. It might be 12 by 12. We got the flowers. This one I'm gonna guess is like crafting, maybe some foraging. Okay, I see some stones, some sticks. All right. Oh, that is good. A lot of people use Scrooge vaults for gems. It makes perfect sense. This one I'm guessing is fishes. Love the color scheme. Yeah, rooms for storage make sense. One of the biggest things I struggled with making my outdoor storage system is division of area, like dividing the area. Basically, I have to divide a big system into smaller chunks. So technically, I create rooms with an even outdoor storage system. The only difference is that it doesn't take reloading and loading screen to get between the rooms. So that's the main benefit of outdoor storage system to me. But indoor storage system creates much nicer separation between the rooms. You can literally build completely separate styles that do not interact with each other at all, which is a huge advantage. Star Path hack. In case no one knew this, Vitalisk crystals count as gems for the Star Path quests. And you get 1 every time you mine, unless you get an actual gem, so it's a win-win. I honestly did not know this, but I'm gonna guess this counts only for the tasks that require you to mine any gems. Huh, interesting. Also, if you put 10 meals to cook in Tiana's slow cooker and leave it when you get the task to cook 10 fancy meals, all you have to do is go pick it up and the task gets cleared. I'll give you an even better one. I'm actually not sure if you can have multiple Tiana cookers, but if you have Eternity Isle, this is what I usually do. I already talked about it in multiple videos, but I'm sure there's people who didn't watch them or new people to the channel, and I feel like this is a very important trick. So I'll mention it quickly again. So if you have Eternity Isle, put 3 cookers and make each of them queue up 10 appetizers, 5-star appetizers in one of them, then 10 5-star entries in the other one, and then 10 5-star desserts in the other one. This way, whatever cooking task you get, you will be able to complete it instantly by claiming the meals from a certain cooker. For example, 4-star meals actually cover absolutely every requirement for the star path. If it requires 3 stars or 4 stars, the 5-star will cover it. And this way you have one of each type of meal. So if the game calls for 10 desserts, you just pick up the dessert. And after you pick it up, you just reset it again so it cooks 10 more. Because it counts the completion when you pick up the meals, not when you queue them up. So this way, I'm literally ready to complete cooking tasks in seconds. Of course, if you don't have Eternity Isle, you do have a very, very slow cooker, which is still not bad, considering that you can just queue it up and come back to it in hours. Can somebody confirm in the comments if I can have multiple slow cookers? My guess is not, so maybe you can just choose one that is the most difficult for you to cook, so it cooks automatically. Alright, this is good. Let's see what other Star Path hacks people offer. Don't forget about the banana trees in Moana's realm for the task of harvesting 40 bright yellow fruits. That's a good one. I completely forgot about it. Makes my life much easier. You also will need to craft potions for some of the Star Path duties, so it's a win-win-win. Absolutely. If I ever need to do mining, and I can do mining in Vitalis mines, I will always do it in Vitalis mines, because you always need Vitalis crystals for the mining potions. Don't let GameLoft know, they will patch this in a flash, like the memory orb and dry flower glitches. I don't think it's a glitch. Vitalis crystal looks like a gem. It's just not called a gem, but I don't think it's a glitch, and I really doubt it's gonna get patched. Another hack. When it says to fish for seafood, use a miracle fishing potion and fish any hole in the glade. That's an interesting way to put it. Any bubbles in the glade, and you'll get the seafood, since the potion turns the white ones into orange and gives lobster, and the blue are squid. That is 100% correct. I will give it a little bit correction. There is a chance to catch herring from blue bubbles. It's a small chance. Most of the time you're gonna get squid, but I have had herrings from blue bubbles before. But 9 out of 10 times you're gonna get seafood. That's a very good tip. I believe gold works as well in Frosted Heights. I wasn't specifically tracking as it was doing a daily task, so I would double check next time on it. I noticed that! I was actually mining with a potion, and it would not count actual gems that I get with a potion, but it would get gold that I'm pretty sure even iron. The first task, the first gem task in the Star Path is completely bugged. It counts stuff that it's not supposed to count, and it doesn't count stuff that is supposed to count. So I wonder if Vitalis crystals counting for that one specific task is actually a glitch and doesn't normally happen. Let me know in the comments if you guys ever had Vitalis crystals count for gem tasks before. Also, don't forget, you can travel to Eternity Island Storybook to complete Dreamlight duties and getting rid of the forgetting. For some reason, I had it in my head where I thought I could only do the Star Path within the valley. So this is a good tip. So if the task calls for completing royal duties and doesn't have the word Dreamlight in it. If it has the word Dreamlight, like collect Dreamlight or complete Dreamlight duties, then you have to do them in the valley. But if it says just royal tasks or does not specify that it has to be Dreamlight, they can be completed in DLCs. So you could go to Storybook Vale if you want to grind some magic instead of Dreamlight, and do those duties instead, and they're still gonna count. And also the tasks where you need to uproot the forgetting or remove night thorns, it doesn't have to be night thorns. It could be inkies from Storybook Vale. It can also be I forgot the name of this, the little bushes, like the spiky things, splinters of fate from Eternity Isle. Those counts as night thorns as well. Okay, since we're talking about Star Path hacks, let's get a couple more in here. So first of all, I found this post by lag. I'm sorry, I can't do it. I'm bad with names. Basically, a very good tip is to look up the list of tasks. I'm gonna link in the description the full list of tasks for the current Star Path, so you can see what is coming up. So you can potentially combine multiple tasks. Like you can definitely combine things like submitting dream snaps. You can wait until you have 2 of them active at once, and then submitting 1 dream snap is going to complete both of them. You can combine some mining tasks. I don't think you can combine fishing tasks in this particular Star Path, except the seafood one. You can definitely combine the seafood one with fishing in on the beach. That was a great combo. You could also combine the first mining task with one of the upcoming mining tasks. You can definitely combine stuff like completing royal duties, doing daisy challenges, and opening memories. One of the most important tasks to combine. If you wait to combine every single memory task, instead of opening 45 memories, you will only need to open 15. That's gonna save you a lot of memories if memories is something you struggle with. So basically, if you have multiple tasks of the same type, every single memory you get or every single duty you do is going to count towards all of the active tasks. Here's a good tip for dream snaps. Keep in mind, you do not need to actually use the dream snap you submit as your final entry for these. So a lot of people don't realize that after you submitted a dream snap, you can submit it again. It will override your previous version. So if you spend a lot of time and your shot is very difficult to replicate, I would not recommend resubmitting it that week just so you can complete a Star Path duty, unless you want to get a better shot and you think you can replicate the shot pretty easily. A better solution in this case might be waiting for the next week and maybe trying to get through Star Path to unlock another Dream Snap duty, so you can complete 2 of them at once, so you're not going to encounter one in a while. For generic crafting tasks, crafting paths count. Placing paths as object and biomes for Dreamlight duties also counts. Also, a little tip for this Star Path, you are going to need to craft 2 pools! I don't know why developers think we need 2 pools, but you can check out the requirements. You're gonna need a lot of stone, and if you are planning to craft a pool, don't. Just wait until you get the duty. Another tip, the tasks where you need to get 5,000 Dreamlight, you can actually craft this Dreamlight from Dream Shards if you have a bunch of them lying around. So if you're low on Dreamlight and you want to use your shards, wait until you hit one of these tasks. Also, some of the DLC gems do count towards the mine for certain colored gems tasks. For example, here's an example that magma counts as orange and jade counts as green. So based on whatever colors are required for this Star Path, if you are low on DLC gems, this could be a good way to get more of them. Oh, that's a good one. When you're mining or fishing and you get the explosion of items, pick up the ones you need for the task immediately. That's a great one because explosions can literally complete your entire task like this. Every item that you get in the explosion counts towards Star Path. Unless, I mean, obviously, if that's the item you need. Sometimes I would do fishing and I would catch a fish and then I would get an explosion of fish. And every single one of those fishes is the one that I need for Star Path. And I pick them all up and I complete the task and it just makes me so happy. So definitely do not ignore golden explosions from mining and fishing when you're grinding for Star Path. And now the most important tip, in my opinion. If it stops being fun, it's time to take a break. This is why I absolutely love that the Star Paths at some point hit a point where you just cannot continue playing it, because you basically have to wait for the next day to continue with the tasks. Some people get mad about it. I personally think it's a blessing, because I feel like a lot of people would just get burnt out, even if they don't realize it at the moment and they just want to try to keep pushing and pushing until they complete the whole thing. In the end, probably it's just not going to feel as good as you think it will, because it might, first of all, getting through the entire Star Path within a day or two, what are you going to do for the rest 8 weeks? Grinding is the part of the game and theoretically just gives you more direction as to what to do. I love Star Path because it does give you a direction. It allows you to gather resources and pretty much participate in everything the game has to offer. while also completing another goal and grinding for even more rewards and items in the star path. So you feel like you're getting a lot of value for your time, which is beautiful. Star paths are amazing. Don't ignore them. My high recommendation is to purchase premium version of star path every single time. Best value, best value, not just in terms of items that you get, but also the value for your time playing this game. While you have star path, you're gonna get just so much more out of every minute you spend in your valley. Appreciation post for the update. Oh, I love this. We get some positive posts. My jaw dropped opening my game today. The favorite gift markets are everything. Now shows what biome something comes from without having to open collections if you have it in your inventory. Cooking opening straight to the cookbook and them finally giving us a decent way to go through the endless recipes. Immaculate. I also like that these are customizable settings from what I've seen. Overall, just so excited over the quality improvements. You haven't seen the realm yet. I mean, by this time you probably did, and the realm is top-notch. All of the new items in Premium Shop, Star Path, and even Scrooge Store are incredible. I absolutely agree. The update is incredible. Well done, Gameloft. Is anyone getting the seasonal moonstone back? Okay, this is interesting. I am curious to see what people, how people are feeling about this. No, I don't spend real money on anything in Disney Dreamlight Valley unless it's a DLC, but it's gorgeous, so I completely understand why people would buy it. It's just easier for me to moderate myself by having to only spend the moonstones I earn. Anything else would be a slippery slope. Respect. Absolute respect. And that's a very, very good mindset. The dress is really pretty, but I'm not getting it. Should have been in any moonstone pack. I was really hyped about it. I did. No regrets. I'm full-time working parent who doesn't get out much anymore. So spending $30 is nothing compared to a night out with a babysitter. That's a good point. It might sound expensive, $30 on a video game for a dress, but also you're getting a lot of moonstones with the dress, which you can spend on a lot of other premium items. And considering how expensive things have gotten, like, have you seen the eggs? What is going on with the eggs? I checked the supermarket yesterday. It's like $6 is the cheapest. It's like the absolutely cheapest. Most of them are like $8 to $10 per dozen. Like, it's insane. I don't think... I hope they're gonna go down at some point. It's absolutely ridiculous. So for $30, I could have gotten like four dozen of eggs. Which is... No, actually 4 dozens of eggs sounds better than strawberry dress. I prefer looking at it as getting... I don't know. I'm bad at coming up with examples because I don't really buy anything. I only buy groceries. So I can make dinner, but I'm sure there is a worse way to spend $30. That's what I'm trying to say. Absolute waste of moonstones. And you show one of the best premium items in history of Disney Dreamlight Valley. Are you serious? Are we talking about Kristoff? Is Kristoff the worst of moonstones? I mean, I would agree. If he was if he did cost moonstones, he would be an absolute waste of them. No offense, Kristoff. The only premium item in the shot is Bubble Machine, and I honestly don't understand. It's incredible. It's a game changer for Dreamsnaps. In case anyone does as I did and expected too much, I'd not recommend the Bubble Machine. The area of bubbles is embarrassingly small. Okay, I will agree on that one. I do wish the area of bubbles was bigger. Right now, they're not really useful for like you cannot use them on the background. I know I'm looking at every item from the perspective of Dreamsnaps, and I do like that I can use it in front of the camera to create some cool bubbles in the front. So if you're into Dreamsnaps, this item is incredible and you should absolutely buy it. If you're not into Dreamsnaps, as just a regular decoration in your valley, I can understand how it can be questionable, but I would definitely not call it a waste of moonstones. There are much worse items in Premium Shop. Alright, this is a long video, but I want to end it on a positive note. Bummed out from all the negativity. What's something you appreciate about DDV? Let's add it with some positivity. Well, everyone is entitled to their opinion, and I understand so many of the gripes for sure. I'm just getting down from seeing so many negative posts. I'm currently fighting a pretty serious diagnosis, and I'm tired. Well, I've had to cut down on socializing, firing up my Switch, and seeing Merlin, Mulan, Belle, and yes, even Mike. Wow, what a dig on Mike. It feels me like I'm visiting with friends. or frenemies. The game loop is peaceful and helps me relax and shut off my anxiety-riddled brain for an hour or two. What are the negative posts? Why am I missing all the drama? I haven't seen that many negative posts. Most of the people I see, the only negative thing going on right now is the multiplayer bans. But I feel like other than that, update was extremely successful and a lot of people are extremely happy right now. Let's get some positive takes. I love eavesdropping on conversations between characters. Just yesterday, Gaston told Eve he knew she wasn't really a robot because with her shape, she couldn't be anything but an egg and promised she could trust him with his secret. Gaston wants to eat Eve. Now that's positive. I approve. Yeah, I love it. I feel like I've been playing for over 2 years and I still haven't encountered every single character interaction. Every once in a while, I will notice 2 characters talking that I've never seen talking before. And they have some really thoughtful and fun dialogues. So that is one of the things that's just gonna keep giving. I don't think, unless you like really trying on purpose to collect every single dialogue in the game, you're not gonna discover them all for a very long time. Stitch wants coconut cake and coffee. Me too, Stitch, me too. Cracks me up every time. That is adorable. The way he says it too, he just screams it in your face. I'm loving the new Starpath fishing tasks. Nothing saying to catch a specific fish in a specific area. Just fishing in an area or fishing for specific fish. Super happy with this change. I know, it's awesome! Mushu and his dumping roast always make my whole day. It's beyond adorable. Donald's tantrums are a close runner-up. Love them. Okay, Donald's tantrums is one of those things where people either love them or hate them. I personally love them. I think it's cute. I think it's very different from anything else that other characters do, and I always feel like I make him feel better by approaching him when he's having a tantrum. I've been enjoying Aladdin's quest so far. No spoilers, but I enjoy some of the mechanics used. I also just recently got the Rift in Time DLC, and it's nice to have so much to do again. I would recommend those who have been playing since the beginning to take breaks like I do and let some content build. That way everything is fresh when you get back. Great advice. Great advice. I'm playing Switch and I have nothing negative to say. It's honestly my form of escapism for now. That seems to be a very common theme for a lot of people. It's just the nature of this game being so peaceful and so cozy, considering that right now there is a lot of not so peaceful and cozy things going on in the world. It's nice to have a place where you can feel safe and feel some peace, and Disney Dreamlight Valley is that for a lot of players, including myself. I absolutely I just forget what's going on when I start playing Disney Dreamlight Valley. I focus on, okay, I need to build my dream snap, I need to complete this quest, I need to finish the star path. I have never really felt angry or any negative emotions. Okay, that's a lie. When it starts raining in the middle of your dream snap, I do feel a lot of negative emotions, but nothing like no other game has brought me that much peacefulness. So I absolutely love Disney Dreamlight Valley for this. The newest update with the changes to cooking and gifting is fantastic, especially for my 10-year-old that struggles with the patience needed to complete tasks. I love having the sweet magic carpet being cute and following me around. Those are my 2 newest likes. I know there's so much to like about this game and so much to like about the new update, and we're gonna end this video right now with all these awesome cozy things said about Disney Dreamlight Valley, because it's an amazing game. And no matter what, despite all the controversies and all the stuff that's going on, after all, this game is still incredible, and I can definitely tell developers still care, and they put a lot of thought and effort in every update, and I just want them to know that a lot of people appreciate it. If you appreciate Disney Dreamlight Valley and the latest update, let me know in the comments, and also like this video. The more likes this video gets, the more we love the new update. Thank you for watching, a wonderful day, and take care.
Oh, nice day we're having, isn't it?
Oh, it's wonderful. Woohoo!
Amazing. Gotta tell you, it is really beautiful here. Hey, nice to see you.
Oh, hello.
Are you seeing this?